When I was little, I remember laying in bed in the dark, holding my breath, and wondering if this is what death feels like. I don't remember when I first learned about death, but I can't recall a time when I didn't know it existed. Death was always quietly, persistently there, like grains of sand that I can't seem to shake loose from my shoe after a day at the beach. Death became more personal as I grew older, and more people I knew and loved passed. As my 40th birthday neared, the looming sense of mortality collided with my midlife search for purpose into a spiral of existential crisis. What's the point of all this? What is the point of all the striving and working and gaining and trying? I felt like the author of the book of Ecclesiastes, wanting to yell, "Vanity of vanities, all is vanity." It was while I was working at a large New York City church, overseeing events, that all of this came to a head. I became the default memorial service coordinator and was given a front row seat to the grief of others. I tackled my first couple of memorial services with the same efficiency and focus I typically brought to other events I managed. I quickly realized this was a different creature. I couldn't breeze through my punch list of tasks. I had to pause. I had to listen. I had to be present. Seeing the needs of the bereaved and observing the gaps in how we as a society and as a community care for others in death led me to launch a startup in 2020, coincidentally, during a global pandemic. My idea was to create a tool to help with efficiency, but death is not efficient or neat. And tools are helpful, but what we need ultimately at the end of our lives is one another. So I shifted from building tools to building community through providing end-of-life education. Surprisingly, I have found peace in talking so much about death. It's helping me come to terms with what I have control over and what I don't. It's reminding me to live with gratitude and grace daily. It's inviting me to slow down and pay attention to what is actually important. Walking with others on the end-of-life journey means taking my looming mortality by the hand and pulling it from the dark corners of my mind into the light. I am learning, too, thinking through how I want to prepare well for death and engaging in these conversations with loved ones. This is life, happening in real time. And what a gift this is.